Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Open Source GIS. If you are new to QGIS, then this video is for you. In this video, we will explore the QGIS interface and learn about the main components that you will use while working on GIS projects. In the previous video, I introduced QGIS. As you know, QGIS is a free and open source GIS software. Anyone can download and use it without paying any license fee. So this is the official QGIS download page. Here you will find different versions available for installation. So you come over here, skip it and go to download. You click here. You can see two main versions, long-term release and latest release, that is QGIS 4. If you are already familiar with an older versions of QGIS, you will generally find it easy to work with the newer versions as well. Most of the tools and workflows remain the same with some additional features and improvements added over time. So, for most users, I recommended downloading the LTR version, which stands for long-term release. The LTR version is generally more stable because it has been thoroughly tested, and that's why it is widely used by beginners who are learning QGIS as well as by professionals and organizations working on real-world GIS projects. You can also access the official QGIS documentation from the resources section. Here you will find tutorials, user guides, training materials, and detailed explanations of QGIS tools and features. So if you click documentation, you scroll down. You click on the user guide, you can access the comprehensive documentation that explains different tool settings and workflows in QGIS step by step. And if you click on QGIS training manual, you will find so many modules. Whenever you get stuck or need more information about a particular tool, the official QGIS documentation is one of the best places to find answers. So let me go back. Now click on the LTR version to download it. Once the download is complete, open the installer by double clicking it. I have already downloaded it. So let me go in my folder. I'll double click it. And I'll follow the installation steps. In most cases, you can simply keep the default settings and click next until the installation is finished. I'll click next and you accept the license agreement, and then you click next and you keep clicking next until it is finished. I have already downloaded it, so I'll cancel it. Yes, I'll close it. So once QGIS is installed, you can open it and start working with your GIS projects. So I open QGIS. When you open QGIS for the first time, you may see different project templates. For this video, select new empty project and click it. And right now you can see that the project is called Untitled Project because I haven't saved it. As soon as I save the project and give it a name, QGIS will replace Untitled Project with the project name I choose. At the top of the QGIS window, we have the menu bar. The menu bar contains different menus that provide access to all the tools and functions available in QGIS. Let's briefly look at some of the most commonly used menus. The first is project menu, is used to create new projects, open existing projects, save your work, and manage project settings. The edit menu contains tools for editing data and performing actions such as undo, redo, copy, and paste. Next is view menu, allows you to control the appearance of the QGIS interface. From here, you can show or hide panels, toolbars, and other interface components. Next is layer menu, is used to add, remove, and manage layers in your project. Since GIS projects are built using layers, this is one of the most frequently used menus. Next is setting. Settings menu allows you to customize QGIS preferences and application settings. Plugins menu is used to install and manage plugins that add extra functionality to QGIS. The vector menu contains tools for working with vector data such as points, lines, and polygons. The raster menu contains tools for working with raster data such as satellite imagery and elevation models. The database menu is used to connect QGIS with spatial databases such as PostGRE, SQL, PostGIS, GeoPackages, etc. It helps users store, manage, and query geographic data efficiently. Next is the web menu, contains tools that allow users to access web-based map services such as WMS, WMTS, and XYZ tiles. This makes it possible to use online maps and geospatial services directly in QGIS. The mesh menu provides tools for working with mesh datasets. Mesh data is commonly used in hydrology, oceanography, weather modeling, and other scientific applications. The next is the processing menu provides access to many spatial analysis and geoprocessing tools. And finally, the help menu gives access to documentation, tutorials, and information about this QGIS version you are using. So don't worry about learning every menu right now. As we work through this tutorial series, you will gradually become familiar with the tools and menus that are most important for your GIS projects. So below the menu bar, we have toolbars. Toolbars contain shortcuts buttons for commonly used tasks, allowing you to access tools quickly without navigating through the menus each time. So QGIS includes several different toolbars, each designed for a specific purpose. For example, the project toolbar provides shortcuts for creating new project, opening project, and saving project. This is the map navigation toolbar, contains tools for panning the map, zoom in, zoom out, and viewing the full extent of your data. This is the attributes toolbar, includes tools for identifying features and viewing attribute informations. This is identify features. This is open fill calculator. This is toolbox, and this is show statistical summary. And if you come over here, you see this is the digitizing toolbar, provides tools for creating and editing vector features such as points, lines, and polygons. So not all toolbars are visible by default. You can show or hide toolbars by going to view. You come here, toolbars, and from here you can select any toolbar you want or it is required for your project, and also you can switch off. So another way of getting toolbar is, this is the empty area. You right click, and from here also you can see the list of panels that you can select from here, and this is the toolbars you can select according to your project requirement. So you can also customize the position of toolbars by clicking and dragging them to different locations. This is the attribute toolbar. I want to position it here. So I'll come and I'll drop it here. So in this way, you can also position the toolbar, and you can organize your workspace according to your preferences and make frequently used tools easier to access. As you continue learning QGIS, you will become familiar with the most important toolbars and discover which ones are most useful for your workflow. Many users customize their toolbars to create a more efficient and productive working environment. On the left side of the QGIS window, there are two panels, browser panel and layers panel. If the panel is not visible, you can enable it from the view menu. You click here, you select panels, and from here you can enable or you can switch off the browser panel and the layer panels. And you can also change the position of a panel by dragging it and dropping it. So I'm selecting this browser panel and I'm moving it and I'm dropping it in this highlighted blue area, and it's there. Let's begin by discussing the browser panel. The browser panel helps you quickly access different data sources available on your computer and online services. You can browse folders, files, databases, geopackages, shapefiles, raster datasets, and network services. Instead of manually searching for files on your computer, you can navigate through your data directly from the browser panel and drag it into your project. Another useful feature of the browser panel is this favorites section. If you frequently work with a particular folder, you can add it to your favorites for quick access. So here I have the folder named My Projects. Simply select it and right click, select Add as a favorite. This folder is here now. It will appear in your favorites section, so you no need to navigate through multiple directories each time. So this is especially useful when working on large projects where your data is stored in the same location and needs to be accessed regularly. Next, we have the layers panel, which displays all the layers that have been added to the current QGIS projects. Let's add two layers to our project. From browser panel, under XYZ tiles, I will select OpenStreetMap base map. I'll select, I'll drag, and I'll drop in the layers panel. I'll select another base map, Google Satellite, select, drag, and drop it here. So this is the map canvas area. This is the center of the screen where you see your layers. These layers are now visible and you can see this in both map view and satellite view. In the layers panel, you can also turn on and off the layers. You can also group related layers together, which is very useful for layers project. For example, you can group roads, buildings, and land use layers separately to keep your workspace clean. You can rename layers to keep your project organized and easy to understand, especially when working with multiple data sets. So in my next videos, we will explore everything. Uh, also, you can select the layer and by right clicking go to properties. From here you can check the source, or you can change the source. You can change the symbology, you can change the metadata. Also you can navigate the map. This is the pan, so you can drag, and this is the zoom in. I live in Netherlands, so I'm zooming the Netherlands. Also you can zoom out, and you can make your map full extent. At the bottom of the QGIS window, we have the status bar. It shows important real-time information while you work on your map. It helps you understand what is happening in your project as you move around the map. One of the main things it shows is the map coordinates. As you move your mouse over the map, you can see the exact X and Y coordinates of the location. It also shows the map scale, which tells you how much you are zoomed in or out. The current map scale is this. I live in Netherlands. I'll zoom that part. This helps you understand the level of detail you are viewing on the map. In addition, the status bar may show information about the project CRS, coordinate reference system, rendering status, and other small details that help ensure your map is displayed correctly. Uh, So this CRS is very important because it defines how your map data is positioned on the earth, and depending on your project requirements, you need to select the correct CRS to make sure your spatial data is accurate and properly aligned. So we will learn this in detail later when we start working on real GIS projects and practice it step by step. In the next video, we will learn how to create and save a QGIS project. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. And thank you for watching.